Hey guys, I'm doing an old school GameCube review today. So no screen capture, I'm shooting this with a camera. This is one of my favorite games of all time. In my opinion, I think it's one of the best games of all time. And not even just the game itself, but like the entire series. It's just really awesome. Really popular. If you don't know what it is by now, by this little title screen, you're probably not very familiar with it. So hopefully I can introduce you to a new game, Metroid Prime. It was one of the first games released onto the GameCube right alongside the release of the GameCube. Or not right alongside, but I mean like within months this game was out. It's a really, really cool game. I mean, I played it when it first came out, and actually initially I didn't even like it, because I sucked at it and I thought it was dumb. But my dad liked it and he kept playing it, and I started to get into it, and now I've beaten it like 50,000 times, and so this should probably suck less than my Portal reviews. So here we go. Also, I apologize if the camera loses focus a lot, because I guess the camera's confused. It looks like there's depth, but it's actually just looking at a TV screen. So yeah, again, sorry for that. I'm going to start a completely new game, right from the beginning to the end. I'm going to play it on... I have beaten it on hard mode before, but it's just, I don't want you guys to get bored when I die a lot, because I'm not a pro at this game. It is still pretty decently hard, so I'm going to play on normal mode, just for the sake of this review. You know. Just for my ego, to clarify, I can beat it on hard mode, I swear to God. Okay, you can't read that. Unidentified distress beacon has been tracked to Dialect space vessel in orbit above Talon 4. That's what that said. I guess I'll probably have to read all the titles, because it can't focus very well. So we're just staring out into space right now. There's a meteor going by. Or comet, I don't know what the difference is. You're looking at Talon, that's the planet Talon. I think. I'm not really sure. And then whoosh, there's this big old floating hunk of steel. I don't know what it is actually. I forget if they explain it or not. It's like a space station of sorts, but it was like abandoned. For reasons you will soon find out. I think. I don't know, this game doesn't do much explaining, it's just kind of a, you know, play the game, who cares about the story kind of deal. I also apologize for the graphics. I mean, it's GameCube, and it's like early GameCube, so, you know, this isn't HD, nor is it really good at all. I mean, it doesn't take away from the gameplay, but the graphics aren't great. And there's Samus Aran, or Samus Aran. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it, but that's the main character. For anyone who doesn't know, Samus is a female, not a guy. Most people think it's a guy. Look at that chest plate. A guy would not need that big of a chest plate. But yeah, no, Samus is a girl. It is a fact. You can actually, I think you can tell by the eyes. I wonder if it'll show it. If you wait a little bit, it'll show you her eyes in the reflection of the visor, but I'm not going to bother waiting. I'm just going to get right into this. So, I mean, as you can tell, it's a first-person shooter, but it's a first-person puzzle shooter. I mean, it's not puzzle like Portal, but, I mean, it has puzzle elements, like this scan visor. It's like you can look around and you can scan like everything. You hold L, sorry, and you know, you can scan stuff. There's not really much point in scanning random things like that, but you know, you can scan enemies and it'll like tell you all about them, how to kill them, stuff like that. It's really cool. Really, really cool game. And I'm not sure if I still have it. You can turn into a ball. You can shoot little bombs. You can jump with them. You can double jump with them. But only if you're a pro. Took me forever to master that. Yeah, you know. And, you know, all the doors are operated by you shooting them. The one thing I don't get about this game is I'm on, like, enemy terrain, but it seems like everything was designed for me. It doesn't make any sense, but, you know, whatever. It's not like it really matters. Loading stuff. Is that a fish? Wow, I never even noticed that before. That's like a thing. It disappeared. That's what I mean about bad graphics. Like, stuff doesn't stay, it just, like, disappears. And, yeah, every room has to load, which, when there's enemies in the room you're running away from, that can be kind of annoying, because you're like, oh my god, let me out! And the door's like, nope. Yeah. So that's like a giant one of those things we saw back there. And you can scan it, and it's all like, oh, look at that, morphology unknown, info, high levels of radiation detected. So, you know, a lot of that stuff is really, really useless information. You get cool things if you scan everything in the game, like every single thing, but I've never done it. There's not really any point in doing it, but, you know, if you're one of those 100% complete the game kind of people, you might like doing that. But I already know everything about this game pretty much, so I don't need to scan anything, except for the essentials. Like scan activated things. This is where your morph ball comes into play. You know, turn to a morph ball, you can fit into small spaces. There's a lot of holograms in this game. Things activated by stepping into holograms. It's a pretty vital part of the game. And this is your map. You look at this a lot in the game, especially when you're not good at it. It's easy to get lost and confused in this game. Maybe not lost, but confused. Like, you know, you beat a boss, you get a thing, and then you're like, well, what do I do now? It happens a lot, trust me. See? There's another hologram. You can even scan the holograms. Lots of elevators in this game too, actually. Lots of things. Things in general. Where's the door? And you can use those morph ball bombs. That's what they're called. You can use those to open doors. Here's where you see space pirates for the first time, I think. And he's like pretty much dead. This one's not pretty much dead. Here's your missile. Oh, no, I don't have missiles yet, never mind. Oh, yes I do. There's your missiles. You know, you can charge up your beam and do that. And you get tons of items in this game, like tons and tons of upgrades. And cool, weapons and stuff. That's a turret. You just shoot a thing at it and it dies. No, that was a missile replenisher. Lots of pickups in this game for ammo and like other stuff. There's another turret. And, you know, you can scan all the computers. The red means it's like vital information, important information. Not to the game, it's just kind of important to the story if you care about it. But red also sometimes does mean vital in the sense that, like, if you don't scan this, you will not advance. Sometimes you do have to scan stuff. Like, you know, this, you have to scan it because you wouldn't be able to go up if you didn't scan it. But I mean, they make it pretty blatantly obvious. It's not like it's really hard to figure that out or anything. Another guy over here. Oh, where's the missile there? Oh, you're dead. Nope. Nope. And you can like scan dead people and stuff. Okay, I couldn't scan him. I'm not really sure why I'm scanning that. In case you hadn't noticed, this beginning part's just basically a tutorial. It is important to the story, but it's really, really easy, and it just kind of teaches you the basic functions of everything and how to do stuff. But I already know. So, and you can use your charge beam to suck stuff up, too. Stuff that's out of reach, and just pickups, I mean. Pickups that are out of reach, you can suck up with your charge beam. I'm not sure how that works, but it does, so I don't question it. I think there's some things here. Whoa. Yeah, if you haven't noticed, you can also lock onto enemies and lots of stuff with your L button. The R button helps you adjust your camera like so. And if you hold L, you can sidestep. And then here's where this is a hologram for your ball, where your morph bomb activates stuff. They really utilize everything at their disposal in this game. Alright, there's some... This part's kind of stupid. These don't activate until you step into the room. But I can shoot them right now and they will die. Alright, so I'm not going to scan that yet because I want to show you... something cool. It's a save station. It's the most vital part of the game. It's the only way you can save, and it also replenishes all your energy. So, you know, if you've been hurt, you go to a save station, you gain all your energy back. And that's the only way you can save. You can't pause and save like in most games. Sorry if I sound oops. Sorry if I sound really weird. I just got over a cold. My nose is still a little bit stuffy, as you can hear. So I sound kind of gross. That. Alright, there's a scanny thing back there. And right through this door is the first boss. So that'll be a nice way to end the video. Nice and cleanly at 15 minutes. So I just jump up out of this morph ball. And I go on and fight this boss. This little cutscene to introduce the first boss. I'm pretty sure this is the Parasite Queen. I think that's what it's called. Awesome music in this game too. Awesome, awesome music. And see, this is where your scan function can come into play. You scan it, and keep scanning it, and it tells you about it. Parasite Queen, Parasite Female, genetically enhanced by unknown means. A weak spot has been detected in this creature's mouth. Use your auto-targeting to acquire this new target. Now, if I had not scanned the enemy, I wouldn't have known that, and I would not have been able to lock onto its mouth. So by scanning, you can actually kill things a lot faster. Not with every enemy, but most of the time. And it also tells you, like, sometimes it doesn't give you that, but it'll tell you how to hurt them at all, because sometimes you can't figure it out, and it'll tell you. Scans indicate the presence of... it's not important. Yeah. So now I just lock on, and I shoot, and I shoot. And I shoot a lot. So this will take me, like, no time at all. I think it's almost dead already, actually. And it just, yeah, see, look, it's, like, almost dead already. The intro tutorial thing is easy as hell. Just get over there. And it's dead already, look at that. Initially, I died every time at that. Now it takes me under a minute. So you can tell by that, I really, really sucked before. Like, I couldn't even beat it before, now it takes me under a minute. Now I have to evacuate. So, they give you more than enough time to do this. I mean, like, I've never not beaten this part. I mean, there is a countdown at the bottom there, but it's way more than enough time. So I'm going to see if I can do this really quickly in under 15 minutes so I don't have to cut off the video. I will not be able to do that. Because there's, like, under a minute to 15 minutes. I'll get as far as I can. So that you don't have to go to the next video. So I go through here, there's a bunch of guys in here, they're shooting each other, wait for that to blow up, something falls down. And then you jump up there. It kind of change. Screw you. I don't need to fight you. I don't need to fight you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, jump up there. Go through here. And I'm gonna cut off the video right here. After I kill these little bug things. Ah! They're destroying me! Now I'm gonna cut it off here. See you in the next video. Goodbye.